Give me 5 minutes and I will guarantee you get jacked. Start the timer. Now listen, if you're a beginner in the gym and you follow the advice in this video, there's pretty much no way that you don't achieve your goals. Like if you watch to the end and you implement everything I tell you, which is really just like one thing, one little mindset shift, if you implement it, there's pretty much no way that you won't get to where you want to be. So before I tell you my little secret, my little method to like guarantee that you achieve your goals and whatnot, there's something that you need to understand. And it's that if you stick to it long enough, like you will achieve success, right? Like it doesn't matter what training plan you have and like what like training split you have and what exercises you do and what diet you choose. Like that stuff doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters a little bit, but it's not like the majority of what actually matters if you want to get jacked. What matters is that you just stick it out, right? So don't get too caught up in like, oh, I need to do this training split and this diet and this diet. Like, no, you just need to not quit and then you can figure all that stuff out. But like, you need to understand that if you don't quit what you're doing and you put in work consistently, that there's pretty much no way you'll fail. So one time I read a book called $100 Million Leads, and it was a business book, but something at the very end of the book stuck with me. And it was this phrase that said, you cannot lose if you do not quit. So going back to what I was just talking about, like if you don't stop, you don't lose, right? Success is basically just not quitting. Success is just doing the boring like work over and over again until you see the results that you want. Like that's really all it is. So what is this mindset shift that I've been talking about? Because I've been saying like, oh, like, you know, you don't quit and like, you know, just stay consistent with your goals. But it's like, well, how do you actually do that? Well, you have to accept that it's going to be boring. I feel like I hear a lot of people say like, oh, I'm going on my gym arc. And it's like, that's not how it works. You know, it's like, it's not really an arc. It's not like a training montage from a movie where you start out and it's like kind of hard and then you go and it like gets, you know, you pick up progress faster and like you're like standing on top of the mountain like, yeah. And after 3 months, you're like, oh yeah, like I'm all jacked now. Like, no, that's not really how it works. Like you have to understand that the process of like building a bunch of muscle in the gym and really achieving any goal is actually like really boring. Like there's a few like boring things that you do that give you like 90% of your progress. So like for the gym, right? Literally all you have to do, right? Because remember, if you don't quit, you don't lose. And if you don't want to quit, you have to be consistent. So to be consistent, you literally just have to pick up the weights, put them down, and then rest over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like if you think about it, that's all that the gym really is. It's literally just picking up the weight, right? Putting it down, resting. So either resting in between sets or resting like for the day after your workout's done, and then just doing it again. Like that's literally all it is. And you just have to accept that like, yeah, like this might be kind of boring, but this is really the stuff I need to focus on. And this is what works. And once you realize that like, oh, like this is really all it is. And it's kind of boring, but that's okay. Once you realize that, it lets you be super consistent and it makes it so that you don't quit. And again, if you don't quit, you don't lose. And success is just not quitting. So if you want to guarantee yourself to get jacked, you literally just have to accept that like it's going to be boring, and just like you have to accept that like all you got to do is just pick up the weights, put them down, rest, and repeat over and over and over again. And if you stick with that mindset of like, okay, this is all I got to do, then there's no way. And if you stick with that mindset and you stay consistent with it, then there's no way that like you don't get jacked. Like and subscribe for more.